Liam and I had a reality check last week. We realized that we were slipping into habits we didn't quite like. Traveling can feel exhilarating. Every day can feel like an adventure you want it to be, and you can feel incredibly connected and productive. But there is a flip side. When you stop maintaining those good habits, even just for a few days, it's surprisingly easy to fall into a rut. Suddenly you're staying up too late, sleeping in, moving less, and the less you move, the less you want to move. We were having too much screen time. We used to leave our phones in one side of the van and don't touch them for hours. And to be honest, that is pretty simple for me to do it. But instead, I spend a lot of time with my laptop. It's surprisingly easy how much time you can spend on content creation. Sometimes it can take over. I want to create content of high quality, whether I achieve it or not. It's all too easy to get stuck into the rabbit hole of your devices, scrolling through social media, watching the life of others instead of living your own one. You end up not truly being present with the person who's right beside you. Despite living in such a close quarters, we weren't really spending quality time together. It might sound strange given how small our living space is, but it is entirely possible to be in the same room yet worlds apart. And Liam and I are people who like to talk about lots of different things. We have many deep conversations. We literally talk about everything. And since I was busy with my things and Liam was busy on social media, we were not quite having these conversations. Social media is great, don't take me wrong. I think we both learn so much from it. There are so many motivational videos, like how-to videos, entertainment videos, and all of these that you can get for free. But I think this is one of those things in life that can be good if you know the limits. Organizing this was a wake-up call for both of us. We understood that if we wanted to retain the joy and fulfillment that this lifestyle can bring, we needed to disconnect from our online worlds and reconnect with each other and our surroundings. So we decided to implement a morning detox from the digital device, all of them, except for my filming days, of course. But we are committed to staying off social media in the mornings. Oh my God, I can't talk. We've been running for 5 days in a row now, and I just feel so alive right now. The first day I couldn't make the whole journey to here without stopping like 10 times. Oh, as you can tell, we don't run much. We always have these moments where we run for a few days and then 1 month pass and we haven't run again. Now we are being consistent. Creating habits, especially good ones, is far from simple. is a mental battle, a daily confrontation with your own willpower. Every morning I push away the idea of running. My mind starts making excuses and insisting me not to do it. But the thing is, the struggle is really worth it, and it's not just about the physical satisfaction. For me, it's more about proving to myself that I can commit to things, that there is a challenge, I overcome it, and I come out stronger on the other side. And this feeling of achievement is kind of intoxicating and addictive and empowering. And I think I can understand now why people get super addicted to running and they get all stressed out if they cannot run daily. I love this place. It's so quiet. You only hear nature. Every time I have to run, I have to lie to myself. I keep telling myself, like, look, you have nothing to lose. You don't want to run, you just walk up the hill and that's it. But then once I'm running, I try to push myself, and even when I've been running for a bit, it will be just so easy for me to just stop. I feel out of breath, my legs feel jelly, and I could just stop there and carry on walking. And I have to keep reminding myself, if I reach this specific point yesterday, I have to do it all over again today. So now that I managed to arrive to the top without stopping, I set the standards high for myself. And I'm not fit. I know I'm slim, but that doesn't mean I'm fit. I just came to realize that it doesn't matter how healthy my diet is and how much weight training I do if I don't move my body. I know cardio is really important, but for some reason I always deprioritize it. Even more tired with the camera. Building and keeping up habits is a big part of my journey. Every day when I stick to my plans, it feels like I'm not just doing stuff, I'm growing into the person I want to be. This person isn't just acting on a whim, I'm really thinking about who I want to become. You are not just doing something, you're becoming someone. Someone who chooses their actions based on who they aspire to be, not based on fleeting feelings or moods. 2 years ago, I read Atomic Habits, and it told me that your habits define who you are, define your identity, make sure we know who we are, and then act accordingly. This journey isn't easy at all. There are lots of tough days and challenges that feel like an uphill battle, but there is something special about facing these challenges. Every time I get past a tough spot, I get stronger for the next time. It's like running. As much as I practice, as further I can go without stopping. So while the mental battle of sticking to good habits can be tough, I just remember that every small victory is a step towards becoming the best version of myself.
I think there's another universe where I haven't yet felt pain, and maybe in that other universe I'm a flower and you're the rain. I think somewhere in a different life I'm still 7 in 2nd grade, and I'm so happy that I feel alright, and that I haven't met my brain.
The other day we went to the shop and we bought this lilo. One of my favorite things to do in the summer is to lie on it and soak up the sun in the sea. Lucky for us, Outdoor Master sent us their latest and revolutionary mini pump. I have it here. Look how small it is. It's called Bonito Tiny Pump. This is not a sponsor, so I'm going to test it out with you for first time. I've already charged it and I think it took about an hour. This is the deflation mode and this is the inflation mode. I'm especially super excited to have a deflation mode because I always dread the idea of deflating the lilo. It's always really hard to remove the air and it's also the last thing I want to do when I'm leaving the beach. So I'm super happy for that. And it comes with loads of nozzles. You can use it for loads of different things, for water toys like this one, like a lilo, or even for air mattresses. I think that one is especially super useful if you go for camping, because with this one you can still use your mouth, but with an air mattress it's just impossible, right? And since it's so portable and small, you can actually take it anywhere. Let's see how it works though. I realized that they have a nozzle here that you can use for vacuum bags, and I've been really thinking about getting some vacuum bags to store all the winter clothes and put it away in the camper since we don't have that much space. Okay, ready? So this is the result. I think it's pretty cool. I never seen something like this before. It completely removes all the manual effort and is so small, so tiny that you can take anywhere. You can even put it in your hand luggage. I'm going to leave you a link down below with a 10% discount for your whole purchase. So yeah, check it out and let me know what you think. We have been eating really healthy and we find this part to be a lot easier without having all the temptations of cities sometimes with their unhealthy food. I really need to force myself to leave the supermarket without any unhealthy food, and if I manage to do that, then the rest is super easy because I don't have anything in the van. But at the same time, we don't have the gym since we are in the middle of nowhere. So that's a challenge. I'll show you later what we've been doing. We have to be creative. But I gotta say, it's a lot easier to feel motivated to work out in a gym. We have been in the same location without moving for the past 6 days, and we decided to stay here until we finish all of our food, which we are really close to be honest. One problem with staying in one location for so long is that after about 5 days, or probably more like 4, you have showers, we begin to run low on water. But luckily, we found a church on the top of the hill with a water fountain. You might have noticed that I was carrying a big empty bottle of water earlier when I was running up the hill. Before we run again, we're gonna fill up this bottle of water. We found a church here, which has been a life-saving because they have a fountain inside. It's closed again. I'm looking at Liam and I think he has found water, so I think that should do. I don't think they'll mind. Here you have another one. I'm not quite sure if this is drinkable water. It probably is, to be honest, but either way, we have a really good filter in the van. I show you in a minute how it works, so we should be fine. It really is the perfect workout, or it works out perfectly for me. So this is what we do every morning. We come up here with empty bottles. We go down the hill with full bottles, so where Liam goes. This here is our filter. You put the water at the top here, so these filters clean the water and it catches like dirt, harmful chemicals and things like that, and then it slowly drips to this bottle part. So these two are actually separate, and then you get water. Here is the little tap. it's a slow process, but to be honest, it's not too bad. We usually fill it up in the night, so in the morning we have clean water, and then we just top it up as we go. Like in the day, we just top it up. So this last week we have been very good, and after midday we can't start using our devices, but then we cook together and we eat together with no devices at all. Except for dinner, sometimes we watch something, but yeah, we are kind of getting into the habit of just listening to podcasts in the evenings or just talk. And we are thinking about having a day where we don't touch any of our devices at all, maybe only maps if we need to move around, although it would be great to learn to use a regular paper map. Have you ever tried this before? I like to hear your opinion, your experience, if you have, or if you have ever thought about it. And something else that I wonder is if we should include the Kindle into this technology detox day, because well, you use the Kindle to read, and that's a good habit, but at the same time that is a device. So I'm not sure. Let me know what you think. I made a chocolate ice cream, but this is super frozen now. Look at this. It's super easy to do. What I used was cheap yogurt, goat milk, a little bit of vanilla extract, raw cacao, like 100% with anything added. Good honey to make a little bit sweeter, but not much, just like 2 teaspoons. And then I put a cream cheese that I absolutely love, that I found here. I think it's cheap, and on its own, it tastes like an ice cream. And that was all, I think. I can't wait to try it. But I need to wait for Leon. He went for a walk. You're going to think that he always avoids the days where I'm filming, but we want to stay here as long as we can until we finish all our food. We know that there is a supermarket, I think 30 minutes away. He went to have a look to see if it's actually possible to go there. Okay. It really tastes so good. Honestly, so good. And I think I said this before, but when you get used to not eating many sweet things, then you get used to eating, like, you get used to tasting the real flavor of things, like a cacao. We have a new dog now. It's so cute. Funny thing is, like, we thought it was like someone else's dog, and we were like, what? Why does he prefer to be with us than with us? So cute you are, aren't you? Such a cute doggy. More? More? Come, let's see if I have something for you to eat. Liam arrived with loads of food, so I think we are going to stay around for a few more days. Burgers? Wow, not bad.
They look alright, don't they?
Yeah. I'm all ready for working out now. It's getting chilly, so I put the hoodie on. I can't be bothered, if I'm honest with you. Oh, I just feel quite tired, but I'm going to do it anyway because I know I'm going to feel better. So yeah, let's go. So I'm gonna go here for a workout. Wow, that workout well and truly tired me out. We spent a bit of time in the beach just enjoying it and chilling, and now we're inside the van with the back doors all open and enjoying these views. And we have here our little friend, our new dog. We're also watching Below Deck, a program that we really like. Just chilling here while we prepare a bit of dinner. I hope you liked this video. Thank you for watching. If you did, leave me a comment and like the video, and see you next week.